So in August of this school year, during our back-to-school conference for our staff, PALCS staff had the privilege of being encouraged by Gary Brooks. Gary is an educator, author, speaker, and YouTube celebrity who entertains teachers, administrators, and parents across the country. Gary's words and stories have a way of lingering and hitting you in a certain way. It's his delivery, it's his humor, it's his personality, his style. He reminded our staff through the ups and downs, through the highs and lows of a school year, through the setbacks or the achievements, that everyone is someone's baby. And he's from Kentucky, so he's like, everyone is somebody's baby. To our parents, guardians, and families, I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart for entrusting us to care for, support, teach, and build relationships with your students. While they're young adults now, we know that they are still and will always be your babies. It is truly an honor to serve you in what I believe is arguably one of the most important responsibilities outside of being a parent or guardian. I'm going to try and stop that popping. Thank you for allowing us to not only share our passion with your students, but to light a fire in them to continue learning, to find joy in serving others, to pause, slow down, and look up at the stars every once in a while, and, if you can, sleep on a roof as long as you do it safely. To the graduating class of 2024, in partnership with USP Principal Mr. Stiles, CPFA Director Dr. Jaskonsky, High School Assistant Principal Mr. Giuliano, and the entire high school faculty, we want you to know it has been a fun ride and a privilege to serve you and to learn from you. Graduates, I want you to think of a time when someone said or did something nice to or for you. I want you to think of that moment. Think of a time. Might have been today, might have been this morning, might have been yesterday or this week. How did it make you feel? What emotions did you experience in that moment? Did it come at a time when you were having a bad day or going through a rough stretch? Did you think to yourself, that was interesting, like out of the blue? Where did that come from? In 2018, I was beginning my second year as the high school assistant principal at PALCS. In November of that year, our principal, a dear friend of mine, a mentor, accepted a leadership position at another school, and I was grateful and incredibly honored to be hired as the next principal at PALCS. As you can imagine, I was nervous. I'd never been a principal before, never been in a leadership role like that. I was super excited, but I also had questions. Would I do a good job? Would people like me? What if this doesn't go well? What then? What do I do? During this time, I remember high school science teacher Mr. Berman coming into my office and emphatically saying, "Mike, we believe in you. You got this. You can do it. We want you to know that we're behind you." I generally don't subscribe to coincidence, so I believe these words at this time are exactly what I needed to hear, and they made a world of difference for me. This was timely because, as we know, in March of 2019, we know what happened. So imagine being a principal right at the start of a pandemic. Thank you, Adam Berman, for giving me those positive and encouraging words. It really helped me tremendously. I want to take a moment to thank you, students, parents, and guardians, for all the kind, timely, and encouraging words you have shared with me and our staff. I would like to share a couple of them with you. Here's one. I want to extend my sincerest thanks for providing me with such a wonderful educational experience over the past 3 years. I'm so lucky to have been surrounded by incredible teachers, classmates, and administration. That really means the world to us. It really does. As we approach the end of the school year, here's another one. I just wanted to thank you all very much for making my time here at PALCS as a transfer student a great experience. You all have had such a positive impact regarding my time here, and I hope you all have a wonderful summer. You all deserve it. A third one, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude for all you do for our PALCS community. Your dedication and hard work contribute greatly to the success and well-being of our students. Lastly, thank you. You guys have truly changed my life. #ForeverPALCS. Yep. When you come in the morning and you open up an email like that, it sets the whole tone for the day. Or the end of a long day and it's just been a rough day and you get an email from a student or a parent with those words, it's uplifting. You may be familiar with the children's rhyme, sticks and stones. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. What is the meaning of this rhyme? It is meant to be used as a counter, right, a defense against name-calling, against verbal bullying. By employing this rhyme, the hope is that we can remain calm. And it is designed to bring comfort in the moment when we are on the receiving end of a not-so-nice word or insult. But I think we can all agree that words can and do indeed hurt. Our words can bless, our words can curse, our words can love, and our words can hate, our words can build up, our words can tear down, our words can heal, our words can wound. Our words have such a positive or negative impact, they've been compared to the rudder of a ship. I want you to think about this. A rudder is an underwater blade that is positioned at the back part of a ship or a boat. The rudder is what is used to steer or control the direction of the boat. What's fascinating is the rudder is usually much smaller in comparison to the size of the ship or boat. It's just tiny tool comparatively. And our tongues, our mouths are much smaller parts of our bodies, but are capable of saying things that have great effect on ourselves and others. Does this mean we'll never use hurtful words or complain or gripe or live where all we say are positive things? No, not at all. We're humans. We experience a wide range of feelings and emotions, and we're inevitably going to say things that are not nice. In those moments, I hope we're able to recognize what we have done and are humble enough to own what we've said and apologize. I know I've had to do that in my life a fair share. Apologizing, it's not easy. I'm wrapping up here. A few moments ago, I asked you to think about a time when someone said or did something nice to or for you. My hypothesis, yes, my hypothesis, I got that word in, is that this nice or positive encouragement you received made you feel good and quite possibly may have changed your life. Your ship may have been in choppy waters, rough waters, and someone's uplifting words helped guide your ship to calmer waters. Mother Teresa said, kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. An anonymous or a quote from an anonymous source said, the tongue has no bones, but it's strong enough to break a heart, so be careful with your words. Graduating class of 2024, again, you're not going to be perfect, but be careful with your words. They can really change somebody's life. They can change your life too. In light of this, my charge to all of us is to commit to being intentional about the words we use and to understand that our words are powerful and can have a powerful impact on the lives of others. You never know, but you could change someone's life. And now, here we go. And now, I know this is what you've been waiting for. Come on. Come on. Let's go. And now, on behalf of the academic leadership team, it is with pleasure and excitement that I certify the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School class of 2024 has satisfied the graduation requirements set forth by the Pennsylvania Department of Education and Pennsylvania Leadership Charter Schools Board of School Directors. I am pleased to now direct you, I am pleased to now direct you to move your tassel from the right side to the left side, and please join me in congratulating Pennsylvania Leadership Charter Schools class of 2024.